Hi, we're the entrepreneurs again, Rick and Mike here, and we want to talk to you about the perspective you need to have when opportunity hacking. So this is our mindset when we look at a project or a venture. So this is the perspective we have about the world and yourself and your business.
And I would say it all comes down, not all comes down, but a lot of this comes down to being passionately curious. I love that line about how seeing the world with like a child, looking at like a child, because they have that childlike sense of curiosity and wonderment about the world. Everything is new.
Now, a kid could have fun for hours with blocks.
Yeah, Lego, and just like
I'm hardly amused for 30 seconds these days.
a spoon.
And why?
Doesn't matter.
What changes?
But it's
Your
like
attention span?
Yep. Actually, that article, Google, Sesame Street, and the law of the diminishing attention span. I think Sesame Street is actually
Yeah, they've created, was it 30-second or 3-minute?
30 seconds. Yeah. They basically captured a kid's attention for 30 seconds before they switch onto something different.
And they change to a different scene in a different scenario.
And now we have YouTube.
They're teaching kids to only have a 30-second attention span.
Yeah, you probably watched a video about a cat or a giraffe or maybe even a dolphin, at least in the past month.
Although the average person has the attention span of about 30 to 60 minutes, I think it is. So that's where you can't just go on with the video.
Normal transition here. Looking at the world with a whole new sense of perspective is, I think, what makes it so unique. I mean, of all the trainings we've done and everything, I think one of my favorites was a class where they teach you how to have a $1 million mindset and how to create $1 million ideas all the time, every day. And
you literally probably already do it, but most people take that idea and just instantly trash it.
Yeah, awesome.
But that'll never happen.
Right.
Why not?
But what if
my
you just
bucket list? I
write
want
that
a
down?
patent.
Definitely.
I want to patent something.
We
It
were
could
watching
be a 10-year process.
We were watching people in a coffee shop getting ticketed by a police officer, and it's just like,
heartbreaking.
boom, app idea, right? And it's just
Nobody
like,
wants to see that.
maybe something will happen with that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just that passionate curiosity, and I think it comes down to what relationship marketing is really all about, and that is being passionately curious about another person. So when you walk up to someone, say at a networking event, which I mean could be awful, if you read on marketing, it has like the 4 stereotypes of a networking event,
Yeah,
and I think
you don't-
3 of them are people you never want to be
You
around.
don't want to be that guy that just hands his business card to everybody. Not curious at all.
Yeah.
He's curious.
Here's
who's
my
gonna
business
give him
card.
the business.
Here's my business card, and then they don't leave you for like 3 minutes, and you're just standing there trying to get away.
Looking for the food bar.
But if you're passionately curious about even this guy that you have no intention of ever knowing, working with, or socially accepting yourself into their society, if you're passionately curious and you see them in a completely different perspective, because everything in this world is perspective, and I mean that's what I love. When you meet someone new, you just look at them with that passionate sense of curiosity, and you just kind of wonder things.
I think that's this look.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
what
just
that
like you're just gonna. There's something there.
Even if there's nothing you can
there's
gain
something
from a
there.
business relationship, there's something you can gain from them. For a life perspective, maybe they've been through the war.
Maybe helping them. Yeah, maybe they know someone that you want to meet. Maybe they know how many balloons it takes to lift themselves off the ground.
Yeah, maybe they know what the next color that's not invented is. Maybe they name paint chips for a living.
Yeah, maybe they've played a wicked game of hide and seek in an IKEA.
Which is on my bucket list.
Several of these things are.
It's got to happen this summer. Anyways, normal transition back here. You walk into a networking event, maybe see how many relationships you can make without even talking about what you do. Because if you find someone else passionately curious and you just ask the right questions and enough and keep prodding out of their life, they're going to be like, wow, this guy's so interesting. When you're not talking about yourself at all.
They don't even know you.
People love talking about themselves. And all of a
Yeah.
sudden, you're the interesting one? Wow.
Awesome.
That could lead to things.
He's asking for your business card now? Perfect. Didn't even bring any. What's up, Facebook? Add them right
Hello.
there.
Right? So
2013.
so then let's look at this at a whole different perspective. You walk into a coffee shop, maybe there's like little cards there. You think, how can I use that to my advantage? Maybe you put your card in for a draw to win something. I mean, you got to look at every little opportunity. We're helping a musician. We see little cards that say like, oh, a free download. It's like, wow.
How does he get his music into a coffee shop to download his music? Right? I'm not thinking about how can I use this and get free downloads. I'm thinking about how can I help this guy,
If you're not even
It's
a
just-
marketer, what if you all of a sudden are helping other people, like a music friend, helping him establish himself when you don't even know what you're doing? If you just find little resources and you start helping other people, what's that quote about helping someone? If it only takes 5 minutes, you have no choice but to help them out.
Yeah, well, I think that's like one guy's philosophy.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll help anybody if it's under 5 minutes. Anything, about anything.
Yeah, and even if we look at the rule of karma, I mean, if you believe in karma, it's got to be bound to what goes out comes back tenfold, they say.
I don't know if karma's got a 5-minute timeline, though.
I don't think so. I don't know what karma's timeline is.
You know who knows?
I just think it's
Google. I
infinite.
think Google would know
Google knows
that.
everything.
Google
The
knows
almighty
everything.
Google.
Yeah.
All right, so
If you want to basically, if you're not even into marketing, just try it out for, I'd like to say a month, I'd like to say a week. Try it out for even a day.
you probably got to remind
Just
yourself
looking at-
constantly.
Just looking at the entire day, looking at everything as if it's new again.
You got to bring a lot of you
Try
into
and
this.
pretend you're like 17 and a half months old again, and everything is new.
Everything's
Looking at leaves in a different way, looking at cars in a different way. How did they build that? Nobody knows how to build, like, even this mouse right here. Listening to a TED Talks, how ideas have sex, right? Nobody in the world knows how to make this mouse single-handedly.
One person knows how to put people in the right seats on the bus to make it happen. One person knows how to get that little scrolly ball into the piece itself, but does he know what kind of processing synchronizes with the computer?
Yeah, and how to
That's not
make
his job.
these materials and how to format and everything in that category. So just look at everything
As
from a
unique and
new
interesting.
perspective and just kind of see what comes out of it.
'Cause you know
It's
what?
probably going to be addictive enough to try it for 2 days.
The grass is
Maybe even
greener
30.
on your side.
Yeah, you just got to water that grass.
So I hope you take that perspective into your life.
And let us know. Go to facebook.com/Rick and Mike. That's the best way to engage with us. And just let us know how that childlike sense of wonderment and curiosity works for you. Maybe you made a new friend that way. Maybe you got a new idea. Write that down. Write that down, because you never know who you're going to meet to help you with that idea.
Yeah.
Or who that idea will help. So just
Let us
try
know
it out.
some interesting questions, because I would love a little tape deck of resources and questions that I can ask myself.
Yeah. Like how to describe the color blue to a blind person.
Oh, classic.
Right? It still rattles my mind.
Still haven't had to done it. Do it.
No.
Don't plan
Make
on
more
it.
blind friends.
All right.
All right. Look
Okay.
out for us, and if you have any ideas for what you want to see in these videos, just let us know. Go to Facebook. Add us up. All right. Stay sexy.